So, who was the top predator of the Kem Kem Formation of Egypt? Well, everybody should know this, and it's not fucking rocket science. It's Carchodontosaurus, or at least on land. In the waters, though, it's Spinosaurus, although it's debatable really if Spinosaurus was semi aquatic or not, whatever. I'm not going to get into the debate, but Carchodontosaurus is most likely the top predator because it hunted sauropods and other animals that crosses its path. We know this because there's fossil evidence of its cousins hunt like Giganotosaurus, um, Acrocanthosaurus, and Mapusaurus hunting sauropods. So Carchodontosaurus would hunt sauropods as well, of course, juveniles, sick individuals, or etc. Now, did it hunt in gangs? It's tough to say, but probably so, since its cousins, its South American cousins, hunted in gangs. So maybe Carcharodontosaurus could do it. Possibly, again, we don't know. But Spinosaurus was not built to hunt sauropods. It was built to hunt, well, it was only to hunt fish. I mean, yeah, it could probably hunt down like like other like small dinosaurs and etc. But does not have that adaptation of ripping chunks of meat out and then attack and retreat. It's not like that. It is only for design to hunt fish. I'm not trying to downplay on Spinosaurus or anything, but these fucking clowns on TikTok, these Spinosaurus fanboys are trying to say that, oh, Spinosaurus is the real king of Egypt and stuff, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm like, Carcharodontosaurus was a flesh grazer just as much as Giganotosaurus or other, or even like Allosauroids in general. You know, it was a top predator. It's like, have you seen the new Walking with Dinosaurs? How it was betrayed? You know, Carchodontosaurus was the top predator. It was the quote unquote T Rex of the of Africa. You know, again, I'm not trying to be all fanboy or anything. It's like, you know, just because Spinosaurus is more popular, that still doesn't mean that, oh, it's the apex predator of its ecosystem. Spinosaurus would have been the top predator of the rivers, but not on land, because Carcharodontosaurus hunted large, powerful game. Spinosaurus hunted only fish and other aquatic animals. Like, seriously. Now, would if they ever stumble upon of each other, would one back down? Absolutely. I mean, for God's sakes, we saw this in the new Walking with Dinosaurs, and years before that, Planet Dinosaur. But in reality, Carcharodontosaurus was the top predator. You know, sometimes the top predator can walk away from the fight and let the scavenger win. It just really depends on the age of the individual and etc. and on situations. Like, for example, the new Walking with Dinosaurs, the main character Silva, I forget his name. He wanted to he wanted to um, fight off the Conqueror because he had offspring. He wanted to rely on the offspring, and he tried everything that he could to scare away the Conqueror, but the Conqueror was a little bit too much, and since the Spino had his offspring, he decided, you know what, screw this. I'm not going to get myself injured. I'm going to walk away because I have youngsters to attend to, you know? Now in Planet Dinosaur, you know, Although, yes, the Spinosaurus may be inaccurate, but whatever. It used its sheer bulk to scare away Carchodontosaurus. But Spinosaurus is, I mean, for God's sakes, even in the documentary, it's even proven that Spinosaurus may have hunted smaller animals, not sauropods like its rival. You know, so Carchodontosaurus, in terms of strength, is more powerful than Spinosaurus, but Spinosaurus would probably have more display adaptations, I guess you could say, to possibly scare off Carchodontosaurus. But in the new Walking with Dinosaurs, it didn't work out because the Spinosaurus had relied on his young, and it was too much for the Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus fanboys are a bit out of control. And also, just because I like Carchodontosaurus, that doesn't mean that Spinosaurus is pathetic and weak and stuff like that. I'm not a, I'm not like that. Like, seriously. I like what I like. Just because that I like Carchodontosaurus, that doesn't mean that I downplay or whatever. I mean, then again, those people started it. They were saying that, oh, Spinosaurus is still king of Africa or whatever. Technically not. Carchodontosaurus is, at least on land, but in the waters, Spinosaurus is. But whatever. Now, is it possible that a Spinosaurus could kill a Carchodontosaurus? It's a possibility, but I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, it's like fanboys, fanboys, fanboys. They're dumb people. I bet these people on Instagram, I'm not Instagram, on TikTok are fucking Spinosaurus the King fanboys. You know, it's like just because your favorite theropod killed a T-Rex in the franchise, that doesn't mean that it's the most powerful animal in real life. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spinosaurus is a powerful animal, especially in real life, and we should not downplay it that much. It's just that when it comes to the sheer muscle power of Allosauroids and Tyrannosaurids, they're built to hunt large, thick-skinned animals.